From Wolverine and Deadpool's countless clashes in the comics, to finally bringing their epic feud to life in the highly anticipated Deadpool 3 movie, fans of the two characters have been eagerly waiting to see how their dynamic will play out on the big screen. And guess what? Jackman's stunt double just dropped a major hint about an upcoming clash between these two badass mutants. Let's hear what he has to say.
Mr. Wilson,
Ding ding.
you're looking very alive.
Ha! Only on the outside.
This is not going to end well
This
for
is
me.
not going to end well for you, no. Where's your boss?
I can tell you exactly.
So, you know what I love about the Marvel Cinematic Universe? The team-ups. And you know what else almost always happens when our favorite heroes get together? They fight, and that's exactly what I'm expecting from Deadpool 3. After all, the decades-old rivalry between Deadpool and Wolverine is finally getting its due screen time. They'll have to team up to save the day in this multiverse adventure, but you know they're going to battle each other along the way. And honestly, that's not even a spoiler. We all saw it coming.
Is it just me, or do you want to build a snowman from Frozen sound suspiciously like Papa Can You Hear Me from Yentl? Papa, can you hear me?
Now, Wade Wilson will reportedly have a fish out of water moment in the story, but Wolverine's arrival will be essential to the narrative. And with Deadpool's continuity from the Fox movies being preserved in the MCU's primary reality through the multiverse, this feels like the perfect way to bring these two together. Like Ryan has talked about before, this is one way to help him make a film that won't disrupt Logan's legacy. Now, we all know that Deadpool and Wolverine aren't exactly besties. In fact, they don't really see eye to eye on anything. And in a high-stakes situation where they're fighting for their lives, things are bound to get heated.
How is this possible? As I told you a long time ago, you're not the only one with gifts.
So we're definitely expecting some epic battle scenes between these two. Jackman even discussed the chemistry between Wolverine and Deadpool in a January interview with People magazine. He called it a new experience for him and said that it's a dynamic he's never gotten to explore before as Wolverine. After giving it some thought, he said that all he could think of was, this is gonna be fun, something I've never done before. I can't wait. That's just what we want to hear, Hugh. It's going to be exciting to see how these two characters will interact with each other, especially since they're known to be classic comic book rivals. I can't wait to see what kind of surprises Deadpool 3 has in store for us.
Hey, listen, Al. If I never see you again, I want you to know that I love you very much.
Also, we've got some fresh news about the upcoming battle from Jackman's stunt double himself. Daniel Stevens, Hugh's stunt double in the film, just shared a new reel on Instagram that is causing quite a stir. Stevens posted a picture of himself at the gym, flexing his biceps in a tank top. But the best part of the post was the caption. Daniel didn't shy away from taking shots at Ryan Reynolds himself. He said, "Thanks for everything you've done for my career, but now I'm preparing for your beating. Oh snap, it's about to go down." Stevens went above and beyond by using the X-Men The Animated Series theme song in the post. The song made a few appearances in the MCU last year. It looks like Stevens is ready to bring his A game and show us some intense action in the movie. This not only sets the upcoming fight in stone, but Daniel getting prepped up this way means that the fight between them is going to be super intense.
You remind me of my wife.
I'm sorry?
I said you remind
No,
me
I'm
of
sorry
my
that you
wife.
said that while making heavy eye contact and applying lip balm.
She always struggled. But she was funny.
That little bit of info can help us speculate about how things might go down. After all, we have a comic book backlog of insane fights between the two characters. Now, we all know that Wolverine has been around for a long time. He's got a solid backstory, personality, and a perfect understanding of his powers. But on the other hand, Deadpool is a bit of a wild card. When he first met Wolverine, he was a newbie to superheroics and lacked much of the morality he has today. That's why Deadpool had to cheat to claim victory in their first battle, but don't count Deadpool out just yet. In Wolverine number 88, Deadpool proved that he's a force to be reckoned with. He took center stage in the hunt for his ex-girlfriend Vanessa's boyfriend, Kane. In a brutal battle with Wolverine, they sliced each other up with their claws and katanas. The 90s were a time when heroism was defined by one's willingness to dish out brutal vengeance. Consequences weren't really a major concern. Wolverine, who knew all too well the price of letting rage control him, recognized the danger Deadpool posed. So he chose to save Vanessa at all costs by standing in between her and Deadpool's katana. Though it's unlikely that this particular storyline will make it to the big screen. The Deadpool we know today would never harm an innocent person. So in essence, Wolverine saved Deadpool from himself and helped shape him into the complex anti-hero he is today, with at least a hint of morality. But their feud wouldn't just end there. You see, after that, Wolverine and Deadpool have gone head-to-head multiple times in the main Marvel universe. And let's be real, we all know Wolverine comes out on top most of the time. But get this, in one alternate universe, Deadpool actually manages to take down Logan. It's all thanks to a special sword made of carbonadium. This all goes down in 2012's Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, written by Cullen Bunn and illustrated by Dalibor Talaji. After going on a rampage and killing off a bunch of heroes, Deadpool faces off against Wolverine, the only Avenger left standing. And while Wolverine is a total badass, he's not prepared for Deadpool's new weapon. See, carbonadium is an unstable metal that messes with healing factors like Wolverine's, and Deadpool stabs him right through the stomach with it. Now, these fights can paint a picture of how a serious confrontation between Wolverine and Deadpool could pan out in the new film. So, with these fights in mind, let's take a clearer look at both of the characters' abilities. Wolverine's got those adamantium claws, which make him virtually indestructible. He's also got a healing factor that allows him to recover from injuries at an incredibly fast rate. In terms of combat skills, Wolverine is a master of multiple fighting styles, and he's been around for over a century, so he's got plenty of experience under his belt. On the other hand, Deadpool is also pretty formidable. He's got a healing factor that's even stronger than Wolverine's, which means he can recover from just about any injury. Deadpool is also a skilled fighter with a unique fighting style that incorporates acrobatics and gunplay. Plus, he's got that witty, fourth wall breaking humor that could throw off Wolverine's focus in a fight. He's not just a fighter though. Deadpool has also shown impressive marksmanship with his firearms, and he's not afraid to use them. So, who would come out on top in this battle? It's tough to say for sure, but I think it'll be a pretty even match. Both characters have incredible healing abilities, which means they can take a lot of punishment. In terms of combat skills, Wolverine has more experience, but Deadpool's unique fighting style could throw him off balance. And then there's the humor factor. If Deadpool can get under Wolverine's skin with his jokes, it could give him the upper hand. Ultimately though, I think it's more likely that this battle would end in a draw. But even if the battle doesn't have a clear winner, it would still be an incredible spectacle for fans of both characters. Well, that was all we have on Deadpool 3's stunt double, teasing an epic battle between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds.